this part. This is Farid Premani once again with another topic for today. And today we're gonna more speak about another thing, another request which came out, and it's getting very popular. And yes, that's working from home or telecommute jobs. So there was a time when people used to think that telecommute jobs or working from home is an alternate. When you get laid off and you don't have job and you're finding a job, try to find an internship working from home, for less dollars. But now this has become a choice. There was an interview conducted with millennials, which are booming right now everywhere. People who are at young age making more money than brick and mortar entrepreneurs. There was a survey conducted across 2,500 people, and it came out that 82% of millennials prefer to work from home. So there was another study conducted on that result. The results were fascinating. It came out that when you're working from home, you have more time to give it to your family. You save your commutation time, the transportation time. You save up to $4,800 of annual cost on gas. It's a 25.1 minute average time that people in North America spend every day to commute. It could go up to 70 minutes a day, getting stuck in traffic, and up to minimum up to 15, but 25.1 is an average. 8% people in the United States in 2019 are working from home, which is like close to 3 million people. And these days, top-notch companies like Aetna, United Health, T-Tech, Amazon, they are trying to move their people working from home because they want to save on cost. They want their employees to be at more peace. They've seen their employees are getting more productive. So that's one option, getting into a professional job, which is having more telecommute option, is now a choice. People prefer that. Then there is another school of thought which is more focused on, it's a hard talk, but it's good to discuss because we see, and I being in continuing education space, I see it all the time, whether these are new immigrants moving to different countries or these are people who got laid off. And I've seen, unfortunately, people who are well masters and graduates, especially within very good disciplines and universities. An average university, if they train 100 students a year, it's sad to see, but 37 to 40% student find employment after 4 years or 2 years bachelor's or master's program in fast track demanding course. So joblessness is increased, not only in US, but everywhere, What's the solution? The solution is obviously the same, moving towards freelancing space, which is predicted to grow from 8% to 20% by 2020. Yes, it's actually rapidly getting doubled. And why it helps you? A, it gives you ease to work. B, it helps another employer in any other country to find a worker at cheaper cost. But it should not be compromised in a way that working from home should always be very professional. Your persona should be very strong. And this system works on a review rating mechanism mode. So if you look at the review rating mechanism mode, you're in this space, it's more competitive. You're trying to fight with those people who are sitting in Philippines, India, Pakistan, Vietnam, Sri Lanka. These are booming economies, But living in United States or Canada, this gives you an option to have more better reputation and credibility from IP perspective, security perspective. But at the end, all the fish are the same in this pond. It's a review mechanism that works. So initially you might feel that, all these platforms, whether it's Upwork, which was ex-Elance, ex-Odex, freelancers.com. There is another strong portal called iWriters, but I got to know yesterday it got closed. Taking the enrollments, you can write content, being a student, being a stay-home mom or anyone or a retired person. There is a platform launched by Amazon called Amazon MTurk. The average came up, research study that came out said $13.5 an hour is something you can earn on freelancing project, which is still slightly far better, and it ranges from 10 and 17 an hour, and it goes up to 50, 100 an hour. So yes, that's true, but you cannot find and get that level on day one. You have to work on your professional services quality, you have to work on your review system, and then gradually charging from 10, 12, 15 an hour, you can ask the money for the service. There are lawyers, there are accountants, There are professional interior designers, website designers, technologists have always been in freelancing, but these days medical transcriptionists, content writers, digital marketers, they are so much booming. So what you do is you start from these freelancing platforms, and then gradually after certain years you have those 50, 100 clientele which you can, convince directly to work with you. And it's better to always stay in a platform, although you're paying any XYZ dollar amount to stay in a platform, but it gives you a review rating mechanism, and new clients feels always excited and secure to hire you because they know there is an arbitration process involved, right? So Upwork, freelancers, Amazon MTurk, iWriters, click workers, try to Google it more, getting into more niche specific things, so that always gets complemented to what we have studied in the old videos, which ignite the spark. The passion is to create more entrepreneurs, right? Self-driven entrepreneurs. If you are more passionate about what you do, the chances of success increases. So find your passion, do some soul searching. We have already a lot of videos, so you can rewatch those methods. But finding that passion and adding a commercial advantage to it will really help you succeed. So I hope this video will help you if you really are trying to get into business having $0, or you are an unemployed, laid off individual and who is struggling hard to get back in career. I hope this video